Right now at 6, keeping an extra eye on the community. La Crescent Police want homeowners to sign up for a camera program. And shared experiences. A La Crosse County man is helping others lead a better life through the jail ministry program.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. The La Crescent Police Department is asking community members for help. They want them to help solve more crimes, and to do so, the department wants access to doorbell cameras and other devices. News 8 Now's Duas Rar spoke with a La Crescent officer who says he's already receiving positive feedback.
Amy, people can register their personal surveillance devices with the La Crescent Police Department. So if a crime happens in your neighborhood, officers can use your camera as evidence. A helping hand.
A good way to build trust and a partnership between the La Crescent Police Department and our community.
Or in this case, a helping eye.
So we're reaching out to members of the community to give us access to their already installed cameras.
Can be the key to solving a crime.
This provides us with a new and innovative resource. We have the technology, why not reach out and use it?
The La Crescent Police Department is asking community members and businesses to be a part of its Safe Community Camera program.
Asking them to sign up their Ring cameras, their surveillance cameras, to help us with investigations as a police department.
Officer Darren DeVoe says people with security cameras can register their devices with the La Crescent Police Department. In the case of a crime, police officers can reach out to homeowners with surveillance devices and request the footage.
It could always be used for other things. If someone were to go missing, any other emergency that may come up, this camera program could help us out.
Michael Packard, a manager at Ace Hardware, says the program is a way to keep the community safe.
Well, it sounds like something that could, benefit things that go on in the community. For me, personally, it would.
Packard believes the program will help the police department solve crimes.
Video clips of things going on actually show you exactly what happened. You don't get 6 sides of a story. You get, there's the stories.
Officer DeVoe encourages homeowners and businesses to participate.
We've had a few homeowners sign up so far this morning, and as the day goes on, we hope to get more.
And help build a safe community. La Crescent Police say the only time officers would have access to the surveillance footage is if the homeowner or business gives them permission. So even if you registered your device, DeVoe says you always have the option of not participating.
All right, interesting program. Thank you, Dua. You can register your surveillance device, as Dua said, on the La Crescent Police Department's website. Some snow is moving into the News 8 Now viewing area, and guess who's tracking it? Our very own meteorologist, Eric Dean.
Hey, that's right, Amy. Good evening, everybody. We do have an alert day for Tuesday as snow chances will start to pick up. Here's a look at the latest advisory map. We have a winter weather advisory for Rusk County, Chippewa, Dunn, Pepin, as well as Wabasha County. This goes into effect starting at 4 a.m. and goes until 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. Numbers for today, we made it to 44 after a morning start of 21. 39 and 24 is where we should be for this time of year. Right now, the clouds are picking up across the area. We're still seeing clear skies in La Crosse with a temperature of 42. With winds out of the south at 10 miles per hour, it feels like 36 out there. Humidity is sitting at 55. Look at our dew point, though, at 27, so the air is very dry out there. And nonetheless, and we're seeing temperatures staying in the 30s and 40s at this hour. If you have any evening plans, we'll see temperatures staying in the upper 30s by 8 o'clock. You can see the clouds picking up as we go into the 10, 11 o'clock time frame. We're going to hover right around 39 degrees. Now, coming up in the first alert forecast, we'll time everything out hour by hour and tell you how much snow you can receive in your backyard. Stay with us.
All right. Thank you, Eric. The judge who oversaw the Waukesha parade trial says she will decide whether to run for the state Supreme Court soon. In an interview with a Milwaukee TV station, Judge Jennifer Darrow says she's been overwhelmed with support. She also spoke about her family.
One of my crowning achievements is being a working mom. I might get a little emotional when I talk about that. Because not everyone is told, right, that they can have it all. It's a lot of work, there's a lot of sacrifice. It just amazes me that people look to me that way for doing what I love to do, and that's my job.
Dora declined talking about the Brooks case because of a pending appeal, but said it was her biggest trial ever, and she is proud of how she handled it. Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, and unfortunately a prime time for scammers to take advantage of your generosity. Wisconsin consumer protection officials are offering this advice. If people are soliciting from you, ask for their name, address, and the organization's phone number. Don't make payments over the phone. Don't click any links in emails, text messages, or social media posts. And if you're writing a check, write the name of the organization on the check, not the individual who's asking's name. There are some ways to do some research on those organizations as well. You can go to charitynavigator.org or give.org and see if the organization is registered. The La Crosse Community Foundation is making it easier to support the causes that matter to you. The foundation today unveiled the La Crosse Giving Catalog. The website shares a mission statement for each group and a button that allows you to donate. The catalog launches tomorrow.
Nonprofit organizations rely on charitable giving and philanthropy to be able to meet their missions. And it really is thriving nonprofit organizations that set communities apart from being a good community to being a great community.
Organizers say gifts of up to $5,000 donated through the new Giving Catalog tomorrow will be matched, and there are more than 60 nonprofits to choose from. The La Crosse-based Council of the Knights of Columbus is helping keep kids warm this winter. They're asking people to go online and donate money, which will then be used to purchase coats for kids. The council's goal is to raise enough money to buy 72 new coats. We'll post a link to their donation page on news8000.com. Toma Health and Versiti are holding a blood drive tomorrow and Wednesday to try to boost the essential supply. Blood donations can be low during this time of year. Versiti is the only supplier for nearly 50 Wisconsin hospitals. If you'd like to help, head to Toma's Recreation Park between noon and 5. Happening tomorrow, Rotary Lights is inviting people to a calmer evening of holiday cheer. The La Crosse Autism Foundation is hosting an All Abilities Night. This display features quieter music and it doesn't have any flashing lights. Organizers also have a calm area, and that's open to anyone who may need it. Again, All Abilities Night is underway now. It runs until 8 o'clock tonight. Still ahead, finding hope in a dark place. A formerly incarcerated man turned jail minister is helping others behind bars find a better path.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
If you already know that a blend of tender, marbled Wagyu beef makes the best burger, good for you. Arby's Wagyu Steakhouse Burger is back. You beef genius? Arby's, we have the meat.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
It's our Black Friday extended event at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through Wednesday, we've extended 4 more days of Black Friday-like super deals store-wide. Like 60% off these special buy food storage sets, just $8.99. Over 55% off assorted throws. Your choice, $12.99. Victor Allen's holiday favorites are just $9.99. And select dog chews and treats are buy one, get one free. Don't miss your last chance to get Black Friday-like super deals. Now through Wednesday at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The holidays are right around the corner, and as always, it is our honor to help you find a special gift for that someone in your life. Right now, Rose Jewelers is full of amazing jewelry, but all across the country, people are experiencing shipping delays, so restocking may be tricky. Personalized jewelry should be ordered by December 3rd to make certain that your gifts are here on time for the loved ones in your life. If you need a place to keep your purchases, we would be happy to hold on to your gifts right here in the store. From our family to your family, only at Rose Jewelers.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
During tough times, what we often need most is support. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen spoke with the group connecting incarcerated people with something greater than themselves.
Amy, there are groups throughout the region working to help incarcerated people move forward. The La Crosse Jail Ministry is one of those organizations hoping to build a better future for everyone.
Ann Wales knows loss.
You know, I've had people show up for me in my life.
She uses what she knows in her work as a chaplain.
I want to show up for them during probably one of the worst possible times in their life.
In the La Crosse County Jail, Wales' work is built on connection.
They can tell me things, and they can pour out their hearts when they're feeling bad about their actions. And if I can help them through that process, it's a gift to me.
And connecting people to faith leaders.
I find guys who are at their end, that they are willing to change in addiction, in criminalities, basically breaking the cycle of incarceration, and then I find them help.
Dean Chekovich once walked in the shoes of those he's helping.
I knew I had to give back. And that started with a minister, Jack Sabota, come to visit me in the La Crosse County Jail in 2012. And he spoke a word of encouragement over me. He saw something in me that I never saw.
For Dean, faith in the jail ministry is what brought him home.
Fear ran my life for 40 years, and the faith is the opposite. And every time I use faith, fear disappears.
Wales hopes every incarcerated person has a similar experience.
They've met them here, and so then they figure that they'll be welcomed when they go.
An experience that could help everyone.
If they take those steps to change their lives, it's a win for them, it's a win for their families, it's a win for our community.
A purpose inspired behind the walls of the La Crosse County Jail.
And the jail ministry serves people of all faiths, and Wales tells me some of its funding comes from the La Crosse County budget. The rest is donation-based, and they take monetary donations, but also items for activities, comfort items, and clothing for people upon release.
All right, thank you, Emily. If you would like to donate to the jail ministry, we posted more information on our website. You'll find a link to their website there. Well, the snow is a-coming, and Minnesota road crews are getting ready. Up next, the technology behind keeping winter roads safe.
And tomorrow has been declared an alert day as snow is on the increase. We'll time everything out hour by hour in the first alert forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
At Batteries Plus, we power family road trips. We power bedtime stories. We power our local hospitals. We power connections with friends. We do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. How powerful is that? Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
The average employee has been with their current employer for 4.1 years. Our employees at Chart Industries disagree. If you're eager to join a company you can retire from, then chart your career with Chart Industries. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Black Friday deals all month long during our huge Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible prices, plus get 30% off on top of that store-wide. Come find your new sofa, sectional, or Lazy Boy recliner on sale. And we're still offering no interest for 3 years. 30% off and Black Friday deals all month long? Yes. And don't forget, mattress shopping is easy, fast, and comfortable. Come see our difference and get a great sale on a mattress today at Slumberland Furniture.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg. Hi, Greg. I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
A1 Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Frequent weather disasters are putting a strain on the American Red Cross's resources. Hurricane Ian was one of the most costly weather disasters in U.S. history. The Vice President of Disaster Operations say events like Ian impact low-income families the most.
The disaster can be the thing that pushes a family over the edge. And what the Red Cross does, we provide the services and the care and the compassion to pull families back from that edge.
Kasirman says weather disasters impact people's health. They create food insecurity and destroy homes. According to the American Red Cross, this year weather disasters have caused more than $1 billion in damage. You can help by going to redcross.org and becoming a local volunteer. Meantime, the Minnesota Department of Transportation is keeping a close eye on the incoming snow. The first crews are going to head out at midnight, hitting trouble spots like bridges and the overpasses that tend to get slick and freeze first. A lot of how they determine what to treat the roads with and when and where to plow heavily relies on science and technology.
It's never a one-stop shop or a one solution for every route out there. All of these factors have an impact. If it's a little bit colder, if it's more snow than less snow, if the timing is different, all of those can have an impact on how well we do and when we do things.
Each plow is outfitted with sophisticated technology that takes in real-time data of the road temperature, air temperature, and the type of precipitation that's falling to give a driver more accurate suggestions on how to treat the roads, whether that's with salt, brine, or a mix of both. And a lot of us will be throwing out that salt on sidewalks and roads as we move over the next couple of days. Eric Dean is tracking some snow headed our way.
Hi, good evening, Amy. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, we do have a winter weather advisory out for portions of the viewing area from Rusk County, Chippewa, Dunn, Pepin, as well as Wabasha County. Winter weather advisory starts at 4 a.m. and goes until 9 p.m. In terms of snowfall, here's the thinking right now. The heaviest band is going to be from Ladysmith to Eau Claire towards Red Wing. Some places could see 4 to even 8 inches of snow. I think an 8 is a little excessive on that. I'm thinking more 4 to 6. 2 to 4 not out of the question from Winona to Preston, from Marshfield all the way down to the Decorah area, maybe a quick 1 to 2 inches, and then less than an inch from Viroqua over towards the Boscobel, as well as the Prairie du Chien area. Here's the thing to note. One thing with this low is if this thing shifts even 50 miles, that can mean the difference between Black River Falls getting 1 to 2 inches and them being in the 4 to 8 inch range. So we really have to keep an eye on this system as it pushes its way into the Coulee region. We ultimately need to see where the low is going to set up. So let's go ahead and time everything out. This is going to be throughout the day on Tuesday. The precip type is going to start off as rain, transitioning into a wintry mix and turning into all snow as we go into the afternoon, early and even late evening hours. The main impacts to and from work, low visibility, and slick roads. And make sure you have on your mobile device the free News 8000 First Alert weather app to receive the latest information for your area, especially if you live in the winter weather advisory affected areas, I should say. Outside right now we have clear skies. 42 degrees is the current temperature, and with winds out of the south at 10 miles per hour, it feels like 36. We have a clean sweep on the radar scan right now. Our weather maker that's going to impact us tomorrow is literally knocking right on our doorstep. It's in western Minnesota, so this is going to push its way through as we go into tomorrow morning. We're only going into the 30s on the high end. So we're not the only place seeing the winter weather advisories. Look across portions of Minnesota, Iowa, majority of Nebraska, and even southeastern Wyoming over towards the snowy Sierra Madre range, as well as portions of western Wyoming. Snowy and Sierra Madre range in the southeastern Wyoming is under a winter storm warning. So as we take a look at the forecast for tonight, we're going to 36 degrees, cloudy skies. That wind will calm down. It'll be out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. On your day planner, we'll start the day off with temperatures right around 36 degrees. You can see that transition to a wintry mix by 4 o'clock, and then the snow chances start to pick up between 6 and 8 o'clock with temperatures hovering right around freezing at 6, going to 29 by the 8 o'clock hour. So by 5 a.m., if you're in Winona, from Winona to Ladysmith, we'll see snow as we go to the 9 o'clock hour. It starts to pick up across the same areas as this pink line. That's your freeze line. Then anything south of that is going to be all rain. By noon, you can see that freeze line start to shift its way to the south and southeast. By 8 o'clock, everybody will be in the 20s, and that snow chance will continue to increase throughout the evening and overnight hours. By Wednesday, it's out of here, and we're going to see temperatures in the teens and 20s on the high end. For Wednesday, we're only going to 26 here in La Crosse. We go to 32 for Thursday, 45 for Friday. Then another front pushes its way through Friday night going into Saturday, dropping the temperatures again to 28. Then by Sunday going into Monday, snow showers not out of the question. We'll see temperatures in the mid-30s. And then we drop again for Tuesday with highs in the 20s. And like I said yesterday, Amy, that's literally one big roller coaster. Up, down, snow, sunny, partly cloudy, snow.
It's been like that a lot. Like this whole fall and even the end of summer was really like that.
Yeah, it's been very active for some reason.
Unusual year.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Coming up, it is the first day of a new Wisconsin football era. We're going to hear from the most popular man in Madison and from Aaron Rodgers after he left last night's game with an injury. Sports is next.
Whether it's windows or doors, siding or sunrooms, baths or kitchens, we've got you covered with our on-staff installers, plumbers, and electricians. Don't lose sleep trying to coordinate it all yourself. We're here to take the pain out of your next remodel. Call or visit today.
Don't rely on someone who can't back up their work. With more than 30,000 satisfied customers and the best warranty in the industry, your home improvement company is the top choice for your next project. Call or go online to schedule your free estimate and receive 10% off your entire project. Also get unbelievable financing options with interest rates as low as 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2024. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
At the time of my accident, my life basically stopped, and I didn't want to deal with anything. Schwebel Getson Sieben really dealt with all the legal aspects of everything that I had to deal with, made sure that I didn't have to worry about it. Schwebel Getson Sieben took the world off of my shoulders at that point in my life, and I can't thank them enough.
Call Schwebel Getson Sieben or visit us at schwebel.com for a free consultation.
Black Friday is here at Menards, and we've got the perfect present for your loved ones. With something for Dad, Mom, and the kids. Everyone in the family will get what they want, even your furry friends. Enjoy the season and the savings. Deck out the tree and stuff your stockings with these great gifts at amazing prices. Hurry in and save big money. These deals won't last long. Doors open at 6 a.m. on Black Friday.
Save big money at Menards.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Well, today is a new day in the Wisconsin football era. Late last night, Luke Fickell arrived in Madison with his family to start his next chapter as the Badgers head coach. It was a hire that shocked a lot of Wisconsin fans, but it's also a hire that will help Wisconsin football take the next steps as a program. Fickell was the 2021 National Coach of the Year. Maybe one of the most important parts of the hire is Fickell was the defensive coordinator for Ohio State in 2014, the year they won the national title. He knows what it takes to win not only in the Big Ten, but in college football as a whole. He spent the day on campus touring the facilities and meeting with the players, and he's excited to get started here in Wisconsin.
I didn't see a guy run a 40-yard dash. I didn't see a guy do a bench press. But I saw a bunch of guys tell me what their heart really felt, what they thought about this place, how they thought about their teammates, what they felt about the locker room, and what success was to them. And I had the greatest relief. I haven't even had a chance to tell my wife. I had the greatest relief of when those guys walked out of knowing that I'm in the right place, I'm with the right group of guys, and I'm excited to go to work.
All right, the Badgers still have a bowl game to play in this year, too. Fickell met with current interim head coach Jim Leonhard to map out how the next few weeks will play out. Sounds like Fickell is going to work closely with the team, but is unsure who will be in charge. He also said he met with Jim Leonhard about keeping him on staff for next season, but it's uncertain on what Leonard will want to do. Fickell says they're meeting again on Wednesday. All right, going back to last night's Packers game, the score ended up being 33-40, but for pretty much the entire game, anytime the Eagles wanted to run the ball, they could. They finished with 363 rushing yards, and their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, had 157 of them. I know the Packers D is missing a few guys, including in the inside Rashawn Gary, but this is a defense that has consistently had resources being poured into it, and they were non-existent last night. This isn't the first time this season they've underperformed. Joe Barry's job as defensive coordinator is definitely on the hot seat heading into the end of the season. On top of that, Aaron Rodgers looked to be in some serious pain before leaving last night's game in the second half. He was dealing with a thumb injury, and now it's reported that he's getting his ribs checked out. I'm not sure what the rest of the season looks like for Rodgers, but as long as the team will let him, he wants to be out there.
As long as there's no major structural damage, I'll try and get back out there. The pain was intense, still is. The pain was tough. And I just couldn't really breathe and couldn't really rotate my upper body.
All right, no updates on the Rodgers injury yet. I'm sure we'll know more later this week. But Coach LaFleur said today that if he's healthy enough to play, then Aaron will get the start. But if Rodgers then might get the chance to see, that ruins the chance to get to see a Jordan Love versus Trevor Siemian matchup on Sunday as the Packers travel to Chicago to take on the Bears. That's all I have for sports, and we'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Or get the slow mileage lease on this 2022 Sierra Elevation for around $499 per month. Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
Wisconsin, one of those places where families spend their winters among our frozen lakes and snow-covered hills. With all the fun we're having, it's easy to take for granted how we warm up, by the fire or simply adjusting our thermostat. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? It might be simple to imagine for 60 seconds. But for many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. Freezing temperatures aren't just uncomfortable for them. They can be deadly. Make a real difference by providing a hand up for a neighbor in need. No matter the amount, every dollar helps. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
One final look at the next 8 days. We have temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. There's that alert day for tomorrow. 26 for Wednesday, back into the 30s for Thursday, mid 40s for Friday, upper 20s for Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Eric, and thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great Monday night.
I know, it's too long of a week.
Yeah.
It's already Monday.
We'll see you tonight at 10.